As soon as I have you done with Frederick here, I'll have him wave at me.
Judge, if you can hear me, I just wanted to give you the heads up. I am stepping away from my desk to go ahead and bring you that second file for Peters.
Hey Andy, were we supposed to switch the prisoners in the breakout room and then do the same thing on the record, or were we supposed to arraign first without the officer there and then do the next op, then the swap?
It would be great if you could speak to them both first.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna go back in the breakout room and do that.
Thank you.
And we're all prepared to go on Peters once she gets in the courtroom.
Okay, I'll
Thank
see if I
you.
can bring her out now.
Good afternoon, Sergeant.
How are you? Sorry, am I on?
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh, perfect, thanks.
This is 2207559FY. This is State of Michigan versus Demetrius Cortez Peters. Have your appearance, please.
Joshua Kaplan on behalf of Ms. Peters. Your Honor, for
Ma'am, please
purposes,
state your name for the record.
Diatrix Peters.
Thank you.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment today, we're going to waive formal reading and stand mute to the charge.
Ms. Peters, you have an absolute right to be represented by an attorney in this felony matter. Attached to the front of your file was a petition for court-appointed attorney. The court has signed that. You will be assigned counsel going forward. It will not be Mr. Kaplan. It will be somebody else who relies upon the phone number and email address that you've provided this afternoon to be in communication with you. Understood?
Yes.
Next, there is a recommendation from Romulus Police Department that your bond be set at 50,000, 10%, and that you have no contact with the victim in this case, Ms. Angelica Nicolette Horn. Ma'am, you have an absolute right to be considered for pretrial release. Mr. Kaplan, your argument as to bond, sir.
Yes, Your Honor. Well, first and foremost, my client has absolutely no objection to a no contact order with the complaining witness, Angelica Horn. She is gainfully employed at a company called Feral Cosmetics with the title of Picker Packer. She helps pick certain cosmetics for orders and make sure that they are packaged properly and processed. Right now is quite the busy time of year for her with that career. I'd also add that while she has had some criminal history on her past, she's always appeared voluntarily to court. She's had no history of failing to appear. And as such, Your Honor, we'd be requesting a personal bond on this. She is aware that on the 30th of this month, she will have a PCC scheduled, and she will, as she has always been to any court date, voluntary appearing.
Thank you, Mr. Kaplan. The court does note that Ms. Peters is employed as provided on her application for court-appointed attorney. Of concern is the 2018 offense that was also assaultive in nature. Or I'm sorry, violent in nature. For that reason, the court will impose a cash bond departure from the recommendation by the police department, but the bond will be 5,000, 10%. Condition of your bond is that you be placed on GPS tether. You have no contact with the complainant, in this case, Ms. Angelica Horn. But no contact means no contact, no direct contact, no contact through third persons, no contact through social media. If you post the bond and are outfitted with the tether, the court receives information that you've made attempts to contact the complainant, it could be viewed as a violation of your bond. Your bond could be revoked, and you could spend the rest of these proceedings in custody. Understood?
Yes.
As indicated, your next court date will be your probable cause conference on November 30th at 8:30 a.m. That will be courtroom 2 with Judge Brian Oakley. That PCC is a live hearing. Again, this case number is 2207559FY. Next court date, November 30th at 8:30 a.m. Anything else in this file, Mr. Kaplan?
No, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good luck to you, ma'am. Have a good day.
Thank you.
I'll return. I'm gonna grab the other client.
Where are you today, Mr. Kaplan?
I am all over the place. I am at a client's office right now because I had a meeting at 1 that they're waiting for me whenever this is all taken care of. So, but I'm just running around today. the week of Thanksgiving is always a weird one for attorneys, I feel. It's,
Because
there's
no
no-
one's
there's-
around, so
there's no good schedule.
that's also on Wednesday. We have quite a number of exams scheduled in the afternoon, so
Oh,
it will
wow.
be a long day.
I feel like usually courts don't want to do that right before Thanksgiving.
I had to get them in because my next day is now to the end of December.
Gotcha.
And we're here in the yellow.
This is 210611FY. This is State of Michigan versus James Stephen Frederick II. May I have your appearance, please, sir?
Joshua Kaplan on behalf of Mr. Frederick. Mr. Frederick, will you state your name for the record, please?
James Stephen Frederick II.
Thank you. Today is the day and time set for your felony arraignment, sir. Mr. Kaplan, what say you?
Aye. Well, Your Honor, he was already arraigned in this matter. However, we will be waiving formal reading and stand mute to the charges.
Thank you. Mr. Frederick, Mr. Kaplan is accurate. You had previously been scheduled for PCC and you failed to appear. A warrant had been entered. That warrant's been canceled. The court will reset your bond. There was a recommendation from the police department that it be set at 15,000, 10%. Mr. Kaplan, any comment as to bond in this matter?
Your Honor, the only thing I would say is that he has been homeless, and that's, I believe, what led him to miss his previous court dates. And, you know, I did go over with him that he does plan to attend all future court dates. He does look to address this issue and get it behind him.
Thank you. Mr. Frederick, I missed the part where I needed to inform you that you have a right to be represented by an attorney in this felony matter. Attached in front of your file was a petition for court-appointed attorney. The court has signed that. You will be assigned an attorney going forward. It will not be Mr. Kaplan. It'll be a person who relies on the phone number and email address that you provide to be in communication with you. Because you have a failure to appear history in this court, in this case, the court will set a cash bond in this matter and will depart from the recommendation of the police department. Set your bond at 5,000, 10%. Your next court date will be November 30th, 2022 at 8:30 a.m. in courtroom number 2 with Judge Oakley. This is a live in-person PCC. Again, this file number is 210611FY. Next appearance date, November 30th at 8:30 a.m. The police officer will give you your notice before you leave today. Anything else in this matter, Mr. Kaplan?
No, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for helping us this afternoon. Good luck to you, Mr. Frederick. Thank you, Sergeant Reese.
Thank you, Your Honor. Appreciate it.
Andy, I'll bring your files down to you.
Thank you, Judge.
You guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving.
Thanks, you too.
You too, sir.